Welcome back to the Soil Doctor channel. Today we're diving into the world of homemade soil amendments that can transform your garden while saving you money. Store-bought amendments certainly have their place, but nothing matches the satisfaction and quality of creating your own compost and worm castings. These two powerhouse amendments will revolutionize your soil health and plant growth with minimal investment. Let's get our hands dirty and explore how to create these garden goldmines right at home. Compost, the foundation of garden success. Compost is nature's perfect soil amendment, a rich, dark material teeming with beneficial microorganisms that improve soil structure, enhance water retention, and provide slow-release nutrients. Creating quality compost begins with understanding the critical balance between carbon-rich browns and nitrogen-rich greens. Your browns include fallen leaves, cardboard, newspaper, straw, and woody materials, which provide structure and energy to decomposing organisms. Your greens include fresh grass clippings, vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and fresh plant trimmings, which accelerate decomposition and provide protein for microorganisms. For optimal decomposition, maintain a ratio of roughly 3 parts browns to 1 part greens by volume, not weight. This balance creates ideal conditions for decomposition while preventing the unpleasant odors that come from too many greens. Build your pile in layers, alternating between browns and greens, and ensure each layer is lightly moistened. Aim for the dampness of a wrung-out sponge. A pile at least 3 feet in each dimension will maintain the heat necessary for efficient decomposition. Turn your compost pile every few weeks to introduce oxygen, which accelerates the decomposition process and prevents anaerobic conditions that cause foul odors. In warm conditions with regular turning, you can produce finished compost in as little as 2 to 3 months. Your compost is ready when it's dark brown, crumbly, and smells pleasantly earthy with no traces of the original materials visible, except for some twigs or woody pieces which can be sifted out and returned to the next batch. Worm castings, microbial powerhouses. Worm castings represent the pinnacle of organic amendments. They're essentially compost that has passed through the digestive system of earthworms, resulting in a material rich in beneficial microbes, enzymes, and plant growth hormones. A simple worm bin allows you to convert kitchen scraps into this premium amendment right in your home, regardless of available outdoor space. Start with a plastic tote, approximately 10 to 16 inches deep with a lid. Drill 1/8 inch ventilation holes along the upper sides and in the lid. Create bedding by shredding newspaper or cardboard into 1-inch strips, soaking them briefly in water, then wringing them out to the moisture level of a wrung sponge. Fill your bin about 2/3 full with this bedding, then add a handful of garden soil to introduce microorganisms. Now add your Worm Crew red wigglers, Eisenia fetida, are ideal for composting, requiring about 1 pound, roughly 1,000 worms, for every square foot of surface area. Feed your worms by burying small amounts of kitchen scraps in different areas of the bin, covering the food completely with bedding. Avoid meat, dairy, oils, and citrus in large quantities. A properly maintained worm bin should have no odor beyond a pleasant, earthy smell. Harvest your castings after 3 to 4 months by moving all contents to one side of the bin and adding fresh bedding and food to the empty side. The worms will gradually migrate toward the food, allowing you to collect the casting-rich material they leave behind. Application: maximizing benefits. Apply homemade compost as a 1 to 2 inch top dressing around established plants or mix it into the top 4 to 6 inches of soil when preparing new beds. For container gardens, blend compost at a ratio of about 20 to 30% compost to 70 to 80% potting mix. Worm castings are more concentrated, so use them more sparingly, a 1/2 inch top dressing or mixing in at about 10% volume for containers. Both amendments can also be steeped in water, 1 cup per gallon, for 24 hours, to create nutrient-rich teas that can be applied as liquid fertilizers. The living organisms in your homemade amendments continue to improve soil structure and nutrient cycling long after application, creating a self-sustaining system that becomes more productive over time. Unlike synthetic fertilizers that provide a quick, short-term boost, these amendments build lasting soil health that increases your garden's resilience to drought, pests, and diseases. If you're ready to take your garden to the next level while reducing your environmental footprint, start your composting and worm bin projects this week. Your plants and wallet will thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Soil Doctor channel for more practical soil building techniques, and share this video with a fellow gardener who's ready to unlock the full potential of their soil. Remember, great gardens grow from the ground up.